Hello. I want to make a video of why I think alpha males suck. I hear so much talk about alpha males and how they're this and they're that, and I hear women, even women on dating websites, how they want an alpha male. And these are the same males that, steal from them, cheat on them, put hands on them, don't work. I mean, these are the same alpha males that they want. So it's just frustrating. And so I want to make a video about alpha males and how I think alpha males are a bunch of vagina whip individuals who cannot by any means be trusted. I mean, think of an alpha male and ask yourself, would you trust them to marry your daughter? I mean, that's what I think of alpha males. I mean, if you go define alpha male is nothing but, I mean, in a dog sense, alpha males gather up other males that's going to follow it, and it intimidates them to follow it, uh, uh, the alpha male. It intimidates them, and then it gets all the sex from whatever the species is, and then whatever's left, the other males can have. I mean, so that's an alpha male, and these people who's doing these workout videos are claiming to be these alpha males. And all I want to ask you is, what has an alpha male ever done for you? Just think about it. When was in high school, never had any, was dreaming of having some. Meanwhile, they're getting all they want. They get everything. It's falling everywhere. They can't even manage all the women they having sex with in high school. Did they ever go to your sorry ass and say, hey, you know what? I'm overbooked. Can you help me out, buddy? I know your sorry ass ain't get any. So come help me out, brother. Because I want to do that for you. How many times have that happened to you in high school? That an alpha male did that to you? Exactly. So when they come out with these videos now and I'm doing this for you and I'm doing this because, yeah, they're doing this because of YouTube and they're trying to get a following to follow them. That's all it's about. They don't give a crap about you. If they did, they would have gave a crap about you back then. Would they have a change of heart? No, the only thing is change is social networking. So just get it to into your mind, okay? And just realize these guys are just vagina whipped and they do anything to get vagina. Hell, they're trying to take yours. And they're trying to take your vagina, even though they get as much as they want. But they're trying to take yours. And these are the alpha males that these guys are so proudly displaying. Okay, I don't read for a cue card, but I do make bullets. So as I go, I will cross them out. But I don't have a hand up my ass with a cue card telling me what to do, like those guys do. Okay, so just keep in mind about that. Um, They only here to help themselves. They're not here to help you. Hell, I remember when I was in high school, I was probably, I mean, I didn't get to 150 pounds until I was a senior in high school. I tried and I tried. One reason that I know now, I played too much basketball. I was playing basketball so much that I wasn't able to gain weight, and I found that out later. But you know, like I said, I was like in high school, like 130, as a ninth grader, if that. But I was just trying everything to put on weight, just everything I can think about, everything, to put on weight. And I just couldn't put on weight. One, because I was playing too much basketball, but I know that now. But I mean, like I said, I was just really thin. I mean, just to run. I mean, just thin, thin, thin guy. I mean, if I would look at myself back now, I wouldn't even pick a fight with me. But I mean, the biggest, baddest motherfucker would find me and want to fight me for whatever reason they think of. And it was just the oddest thing. I look back on that and I was like, I would laugh at me as how I was then to even fight. I mean, it was just ridiculous how the biggest, baddest motherfucker would find the smallest, you know, unintimidated motherfucker to fight. I mean, it was just the funniest thing. I mean, if I was the biggest, baddest motherfucker in high school, and I'm sitting around 200 plus pounds, and this weakling motherfucker 120 at best. I mean, why would? It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous how those big motherfuckers manage to find us and pick on us and kick their ass. These alpha motherfuckers who say they want to help you now. So just keep in mind, they didn't want to help you then. Why are they damn trying to help you now? It's all bullshit. They just filling you with bullshit, dude. They just take advantage. Alpha males take advantage of situations and they use it for themselves. Okay? Just keep that in mind when you listen to these alpha males. Okay? Another thing is, it, I think I went over this that they always find the weakest source. They never fight each other. I mean, very rarely do they fight each other. They always seem to fight the weakest people. These so-called alpha males. So keep that in mind. Okay? Also keep in mind alpha males are the type of people who will go and rob your house because they deserve it. Alpha males are the kind of person when you're at work, knocking on your door to see if your wife is there or your girl. Alpha males are the ones who try to take an extra rep in the gym when you're waiting because they deserve it and you don't. These are alpha males that these people brag so much and these women claim to like. So my thing is, please don't try to be an alpha male. Alpha males suck. Okay? And I'm going to give you some more reasons why alpha males suck. They're the kind that want to steal your car. Alpha male scientists are probably going to want to be the one that inject motherfuckers with viruses and shit without their knowledge. I mean, I can't think of one alpha male that I would want my daughter to marry. Maybe Michael Jordan. No. Tiger Woods? No. Maybe not. Charlie Sheen? No. LBJ, no. What alpha male? Arnold Schwarzenegger, no. I mean, what alpha male could you possibly think of? Now, we might admire them, but how many do you know that you want them to marry your daughter? Those guys cannot keep it in the pants. And if they, I'm not going to say they don't get married, maybe some of them are faithful, but they still are overly sexed. Overly sexed. Okay? So just keep that in mind. They are not to be trusted at all. Okay? I think I went over a part about they most of these guys, they read on cue cards, which tell you somebody's telling them what to say. I got bullets, but then I go into how I feel personally. I don't have nobody with their hand up my ass telling me exactly what to say, word by word by word. These guys don't know shit. All they do is they go off of what the latest fad would be. Because I tell you what, if you're looking at them now, the same thing they say now, I guarantee they weren't saying a year ago or 2 years ago. It's something different. So they just pick up on the fad. They get a sponsor, and the sponsor tell them what to do. Okay? So they ain't shit. They don't have no more knowledge than you do. They just read what somebody else tell them to read. Okay? They're puppets. Okay? Let me, well, on the sense that they're puppets and somebody's telling them what to do. Just remember that, they all. If you look at them, they all read a script and they all are puppets and they all are told what to do, to make their living. If so just hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, but just let you know. I want to give you a good example of an alpha male, okay, and what's going on. And I want you to kind of peep this out one time or another. When you at a party or gathering, some alcohol might be served, hopefully around 50 people or less. More than 50 people, it might be hard for you to track. So hopefully around 30 people, I want you to do this. I want you to do this little experiment for me. When you arrive at that party, when you get a little bored, okay, you get a little libations, you get a little bored. I want you to go around, and I want you to find the biggest, the baddest looking MF there possible. Just look around and find the biggest and baddest, most intimidating person, male there. And it can work with females, but it's other things you got to do. My observations with males. So find the biggest, baddest mother F there. Okay, so you spot them. Then I want you to do this. Go and find the ladies with the most skimpiest outfit that you can imagine. Like her dress is a belt. I mean, just find a woman with the most skimpiest outfit that you could ever think of. Or find the lady with the loudest mouth. One of the two belongs to him. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The lady with the most skimpiest outfit ever, or the lady with the loudest mouth belongs to him. You know why? Because I got knucklehead over here and I can wear what I want to wear, which you can. which you can. I'm not saying nothing about that. You can, but do it. I can wear what I want to wear, and I can say what I want to say. And so those are the people he's going to attract. Those type of women who can say that they can wear what they want to wear, and they can say what they want to say. They're going to attract these knucklehead, big head guys because, you know what? I got muscles and I can beat everybody up, and that's why they pick them. And I'm not trying to say you can wear what you want to wear, but you don't have to have a big knucklehead, as an intimidation factor for you to wear what you want to wear. And you can say what you want to say, but you don't have to have a big knucklehead ape, flexing his muscles, trying to intimidate people for you to say what you got to say. Just say what you got to say and wear what you got to wear without that. Okay, so I hope I'm making myself clear with that. But, a lot of these, situations happen because, you got a bit knucklehead up there and I'm going to protect my woman, and don't realize he's been used, So just understand that because they are vagina whipped and they cannot be trusted, okay? These guys are usually personal trainers or home dads living off their woman's salary anyway. Okay, so they got to be very, very, dogmatic when it comes to their women, because like I said, they either some type of personal trainer or some type of, home dad or whatever, where their wives are probably making more money. And so they're going to be very, very dogmatic when it comes to their wives. And, their wives, girlfriends got them that way. Okay? And like I said, just remember that these guys cannot keep it in their pants and they are not to be trusted. Not at all. Especially not with your girlfriend when you're away. I'm not necessarily, when I was married, I had guys do that to my wife, but my wife, was loyal to me in that sense. We had communication problems, but that's another story. But, I know this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I see it. Um, uh, to go back to a little story, I was watching an interview with Lenny Kravitz, a musician, and it was like, man, you are in great shape. I mean, in which Lenny Kravitz is an alpha male, he is an alpha male. But they asked him, they told him, man, you are in great shape, blah, 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 blah. But he had a regular male response to it, unlike some of these other guys. He says, it's genetics. Said I can say this, and that. It's just genetics. And so that is a great response, unlike some of these other guys who want you to think that, that they so hard working at this and that's how they got it. No, they like that because of genetics. 95% of it's genetics. The other 5% they do work out. But hell, if you born with a muscular frame and you got all this testosterone running through your system, well, all you got to do is just lift weights. But if you're like me, and you got, I don't even know if I had any testosterone running through my system as a young kid. I mean, I was skinny. I mean, even my stomach, even my stomach was flat, but it didn't have like abs. Like most people who are skinny, you look at their stomach, you can see their abs. Mine wasn't like that. You look at my stomach, it always had like a soft look to it. It was never, muscular. And even today that I got all, I was really skinny. Then I got into the military, stopped, running and doing basketball every day and stuff like that, and got bigger and bigger and bigger, and wound up like 250 pounds. But as my journey to lose my weight, now I'm 160 pounds. Well, I still got a layer of little fat right here, even though I got muscles here and here and here and here. I still got that layer of fat that I need to work on and get serious about. Well, these guys they don't know anything about working on a particular area. Like we all got our little particular areas that we have to work on. Those guys don't. They born almost fucking perfect. I mean, really. But they want to wash around here like they badasses and they not. It's fucking genetics, man. Because everybody got weak spots. But some of them motherfuckers don't because they born with great genetics. So understand it. Don't let them guys intimidate you. And that's what all they do. They put their muscles on. They work out before they show a video. You know, all that shit doing is trying to intimidate you. That's all they trying to do. They're trying to intimidate you to get on board with them, to show you how it's done, which they not going to show you how it's done because they keep the secrets. You got to be a damn gym rat to know the secrets and they little medicine tricks and stuff like that they do. But they won't talk about it online on YouTube. But that's how they get all the little bulks and shit like that. They can say, I'm clean. Fuck you. You know. Yeah, you clean, but you taking medicines that are illegal. And you doing, shit. So yeah, it is clean. If it comes up and you don't have to take a piss test, it's clean. Yeah, I get it. But I know people, you can't look like that just working out. You have to take supplements. Okay? You have to take supplements to look like these guys. And you have to eat a lot, and then you have to starve yourself a lot too in order for those muscles to pop out. So what I'm trying to say, they use tricks to look like they do. Okay, so don't get intimidated by these motherfuckers because they use tricks of the trades and they're born like that. And all they gotta do is just lift some weight to get like that. We gotta actually fucking work hard. I was a skinny motherfucker. I couldn't fucking gain 1 pound of muscle. Then I became fat and hell, I couldn't develop any muscle. But now I got on a better diet and I'm better. Okay. I think I kind of described myself a little bit right then. What I want to tell you is when now I'm 160 pounds where I should be because I was like I said, I was trying my best to get 150 in high school. About my senior year, I was 150. Right now, I'm 160, but I never had muscles. You can't really see it, but my friends tell me that I look in pretty good shape. So, and I can't really see it. I just think I look normal, but evidently they can see it. But what I do see is, even mostly young women. A lot of older women say, well, when older men are attracted to younger women, it's not necessarily that. Younger women are just more. They just more out there. Like if I see a woman my age and she looks at me, she'll like get all nervous and walk off. A younger woman will look at me and like walk towards me and ask me a question. Not all of them, but I'm just saying. That's what they do. So they more forward. And like I said, look at this face right now. It's a face only a mother can love, and I know that. But since I started getting muscles that people evidently can see, women they turned on by that shit. I finally figure out why guys with muscles, women just go crazy over it. It's a testosterone muscle thing. It's unexplainable. They cannot help themselves, dude. So now I used to say, well, what women are confusing. Why do they say they like nice guys and blah, blah, blah and all that stuff? And they probably do like nice guys. But man, they cannot help themselves when they see muscles and testosterone. They cannot help themselves, dude. It sends them over the fucking top. I mean, they cannot. Young women, dude, women don't fucking look at me. They don't look at me. But since I lost weight and I can see some muscles in my arms, dude, it's a trip, dude. It's a freaking trip. So the trick is really is losing weight and getting toned where they can see your muscles. And I got a trick for you, and I'll let you know about that. That's the trick right there, dude. It ain't being nice. It ain't how you look. Even though women say, you hear women say, well, it's not about looks. They're damn lying. Because any woman that says it's not about looks, look at their boyfriend, they look like a model. So, yeah, of course it's not about look. If you got a boyfriend that looks like your boyfriend, it's crazy. So, they say that it's not about looks. It is about looks. Only up until, like, if you don't have muscles, it's about looks. But if you start getting some defined muscles in your body, it's not about looks. Look at this face. They cannot, and I get young women. I mean, not that I'm attracted. I mean, I would want a woman at least 30 to 35, and I'm 47. But it's hard to find that type of woman between 35 and 47. It's hard. I get more action for women in their 20s, like 25. It's weird, dude. It's fucking weird. It's weird. And that's why older men like younger women, especially if the older men in some type of shape or some type of financial security, because the younger women will fucking go up to you and start talking to you, no problem. And the women my age, they don't. They seem like they kind of avoid me a little bit. Okay, so like I said, now as a nerd, I'm not hard on women anymore. I used to say, man, I'm nice. Why the women don't like me? I'm nice. But they can't help seeing the motherfuckers with some muscles and some testosterone flowing. I mean, that is the secret, guys. You have to reduce your fat and you have to start toning up. Okay, that is the key to getting some women. And I'm not going to take credit for myself. I actually listened to this gentleman named Dr. Eric Berg, Berg. He's on YouTube. I listened to all his information. He doesn't know that I even saying his name at all. He probably wouldn't like that I'm saying his name because I did his ketosis diet using alcohol, and the man hates alcohol and sugar. I think it's a strong sugary drink that he may needs to talk about with his therapist, but he doesn't like alcohol and sugar whatsoever, so he has nothing to do with me. But I followed his ketosis diet and his advice, but I did drink at least 2 light beers a day. Sometimes when I got stressed, I did 3. Okay, so, but that's just me. But I worked, when I do my workout, I don't play around. I go really serious on my workout, and I don't play around with what when I first started, I didn't play around what I put in my system. Right now, I'm at 160. I'm not trying to lose weight, so I play around with it now. But Dr. Eric Berg, I'm not going to, trying to waste your time with giving you any kind of videos. If you listen to him, he will send you in the right way. And I say, if you want to get bulked up and really big, like you see some of these guys, get your abs in first. Lose weight, get all the fat off, get your abs in first, then bulk up. Don't try to bulk up if you don't have a 6-pack. Get your 6-pack first, and then bulk up from there. That would be my advice. Me, myself, I got a layer of fat, and that I think I'm probably going to keep, unless I got a trip that I want to go on. It's a fantasy trip. If I'm ready to go on that fantasy trip, I can do I can get a six pack. I can do it easily. I just don't choose to because I'm not trying to. I'm 47 years old. I'm not trying to walk around without a shirt on and all that kind of stuff. So I don't really choose to try to have a six pack. But if I go on that, that trip that I went to for about 2 weeks, and it probably only take me about 3 months at the best to get a six pack, maybe six. So I can do that if I wanted to. But for anybody interested in talking to lose weight and everything like that, Dr. Eric Berg would be a great start. He would get you into what kind of activities you need to do. Only thing I did, I added compound weightlifting to it, and you can Google that and get into that a little bit more. He'll get you all into that kind of stuff. Okay. Other than that, just keep in mind that these guys, they ain't interested in helping you, just themselves. You got to go, and I ain't saying I don't look at I troll everybody videos as possible. Troll everything and come up with the best plan for you. I ain't saying don't look at these videos. I ain't saying don't subscribe to these people. I'm just saying take their word with a grain of salt. And I also want to tell you that 95% of these guys have never been skinny. They have never been fat. So they have no idea what you're going through. And then there's probably about 3% of these guys, what they do is they some fucking really sorry motherfuckers. If you see somebody about 5'8" and he's real fat, or if you see somebody above 6 foot and he's got a pop belly, what they do is they get off of their diet and put on a lot of weight to make like they was fat at one point or had a pop belly. You notice they're always at the right angle. They'll be at these certain angles to show how big their belly got, but it's all fake. They fake that stuff because they know all they got to do is just get back on their diet and that belly's going to go away and they'll shrink back to their size and their muscle shape real quick. And so about 3% of these guys do, about 95% have no idea what you're going through. The other 3% of it, they fake it. They fake their body image one way or another. Then there's 2% that actually lost weight and they do videos and they do a good job. Okay, so that is what that is. Just remember, these alpha guys don't have nothing for you. If you think that an alpha person has something for you, think when the last time an alpha guy even gave you a fucking cut in line. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. So understand that. Okay? And it's genetics. They huff and puff and they have their shirt off and they work out, 30, 40 minutes before they put on their videos so they can show all their muscles. It's all intimidation fact. It's all BS to get you to follow them because they alphas and that's what alphas do. They get their little following so they can get their little snatch and they can brag to themselves about that. That's all they about, dude. They don't care about you. And their body is 100% has to do with genetics. They don't know anything about working hard. They put supplements in their bodies, and if they put the right supplements in their body and they eat the right nutrition, they're going to grow muscle just by doing a simple workout. Me and you, we have to do a hard workout. They don't. They don't. If they tell you they do, they are a liar. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave with make the best plan for you. Trying to follow Dr. Berg's advice and go from there. And I'm going to leave you at that. And this is why I think that alpha males suck. Good luck in the future. Find a plan for you. Please listen to Dr. Eric Berg for some advice and really go at it because I really want to see you lose your fat and gain some muscle and some testosterone and be fierce in life. Thank you so very much for listening to my video, and I If needed, I will make another video. If not, Dr. Eric Berg would be my suggestion to listen to, 100%. Now, he does read a little bit from a cue card here and there because he got technical words that he has to talk about, but most of the stuff is from memory. Now, when he get into the little technical stuff, he does might read that little section, but most of it is just him. It's like me. He have some little bullets, or you can tell he have little bullets that he talks about, but he talks from the heart, just like I do. I have bullets, but I talk to her, but I'm not going, and I am a rock, and I got to read from a cue card, because I don't know what to say myself. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. It's been fun. Bye.